Hello, sixth grade, and welcome to your Big 3 for lesson number 6. Lesson number 6 is all about challenges and opportunities about where we live. So, a challenge is something negative, something that we have to overcome, and an opportunity is something positive that presents itself that we can make something good out of. So, we're going to be talking about some challenges and opportunities about where we live in this particular lesson. We're going to look at places close to home in the United States, and we're also going to be looking back at the country of Japan, where the tsunami took the basketball all the way to Alaska. So here is your graphic organizer for lesson number 6. Remember, you can pause at any time as you need to. Please copy this into a study guide. If you don't have the original study guide that I gave to you a while ago, feel free to use any sort of scrap paper to take notes on so that you can use them for an upcoming quiz. So here is your graphic organizer. It simply has natural features. So this is where someone would live and the landforms that would be in that area. And on either side of the natural features, we have the challenges, which is why we have this like security gate up there that's negative, things that come in our way to try and stop us. And then we have opportunities with that open gate, those positive things that we try and make good of with these natural features. Your big ideas, you have only 3. The natural features of a place present people with both opportunities and challenges for human survival. Different types of natural features affect how people meet their basic needs, such as food, clothing, and shelter. And humans' ability to adapt and respond to different environmental conditions has resulted in a variety of ways in which people live. And you have 2 vocabulary words for this lesson. Number 20, floodplain, a flat land along a river that is prone to flooding. Example, floodplains often have flat, fertile land for farming. So this is what we are going to talk about as far as where we live in the United States. We are going to look at floodplains in Mississippi specifically. Floodplains, as it says, have flat, fertile land for farming. So these pieces of land are exceptionally good for growing crops that people can use to eat or to sell in order to make money. However, the challenge with a floodplain is that it's prone to flooding. So there is a risk of losing those crops due to flooding from rivers and lakes and such. And number 21, typhoon, a tropical cyclone that occurs in the Western Pacific region and Indian Ocean. Example, typhoons can cause wind and water damage. So a typhoon is essentially a type of tornado that occurs over water. So you've heard of a hurricane. There are also, they're called different things depending on which ocean or what part of the world that they occur in. So a typhoon can also go by the name of hurricane, or it can go by the name of cyclone. So we're actually going to be talking about the Pacific Ocean and Indian Oceans in the Eastern Hemisphere of the world. That is where Japan is. So we are going to be talking about these typhoons as they relate to Japan and the opportunities and challenges they can present to that area of the world. And that is your big 3. It is short and sweet and to the point. Again, if you do not have the original study guide I gave you, that's fine. Just any kind of scrap paper will do, just to make sure that you write down those notes and that you are able to use them on your next quiz for lesson 6.